Let's just go ahead and get started here. Let's just do the thing. There's no plan on what I'm working on today. It's just gonna be whatever I feel like.
New tunes. Difficulty zone double. Series zone.
So you know,
First Phoenix.
let's clean up the World Music Easy chart that I used. That's fine. So that leaves that to the... Alright, we'll get back to that at some point. I just want a nice excuse to listen to this. Good song. Good chart. Definitely one of the more interesting D18s in the game right now. I'd be okay with putting that as a 17, but I know the complexity probably throws a lot of people off.
Absolutely perfect. Next stage.
I don't remember what difficulty it was on double.
So they can both go.
Never did fix that. Yeah, this had some really annoying jumps to deal with. It's been a while since I played it. guess the chart's okay for what it is, but I don't really enjoy it as much. I'd rather play 24. Good start. Okay. Literally, good start.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
Let's get this one out of the way. Let's get this one out of the way. This one's been kind of staying in the backlog for a while because I don't play it ever.
Game over.
Like, we're just gonna be cleaning stuff up. Like, I just want to be done with a whole bunch of these. Really pay attention here.
Hey, is this really your best?
Make sure my right foot's all the way over. Because I definitely felt that.
New tune.
I'm gonna make sure I hit that hard with my right foot. I couldn't decide which foot wanted to hit the center. So I tried to use my third like you.
Game over.
Yep, I'm very good at that. Here, if I'm gonna be grinding, I might as well do it this simply.
New tunes.
Took longer than it should have, but there, let's play.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
It's fine. It's appropriately annoying. It's fine.
I like this song.
I just wish it wasn't so repetitive, but it is a good song otherwise. And the repetition is not as abundant on doubles
Next
as it is for
stage.
singles because Ningo did way too much copy paste on singles. On doubles, it's more bearable because you have mirrored sections, but within each section, and each section has two differences. So it definitely feels a lot less repetitive in that regard. Anyways. Let's just try and fix this a little bit. And then we're going to go back to other stuff because I did want to work on some other stuff like Little Flame. That's an awful
Is this
start.
really your best?
That and I'm already kind of slipping. These shoes pick up powder a lot faster since they're not broken in. I'm also on the rolling fast start. I'd rather not prematurely fail. That'd be nice.
I do that 3 times.
Well, I just did. That's why. It wasn't even much, but like these shoes are not broken in, so they catch them quick. I really just need to turn that ending. I was really trying hard not to, and I should not be doing that. Yeah, I get punished pretty hard doing it that way.
You're awesome!
No, we need to just go for it.
Next
I just need to go for it.
stage.
It's not even tiring. I just need to go for it. I'm just too scared to. Just go for it. Especially since the rest of the chart is really. I just need to go for it. It was such a bad start too. Like the ending was better, but it was such a bad start. What are these counts?
You're awesome!
These are some counts. Definitely need to fix that.
What you gonna do?
Next stage.
Yeah, it's not as bad. It's acceptable for now. It was acceptable.
Unbelievable! You're the best! Wow! New record!
Yeah, that's definitely not a 23. I'd say Underworld art. Underworld is a ton of brackets in a very not conventional way. Because when you have to do the equivalent of this at 190, but on downs, it's really hard. That is like one of my worst skills, so I will say that is like, I think Underworld is much harder to clear. You also have the center hold at the end too, that can easily catch it off guard.
Game over!
Yeah, this should just be a 22. It's not that hard to just squeak by. Like, a lot of the structure looks like Annihilator methods ending in some ways, but it's way easier in practice.
Well, it doesn't have those wide sides.
It doesn't have the wide turns, and it doesn't have all the corner turns too. Every run pattern in this is not that hard. The worst you get are a few staircase sweeps. They're comfy. The patterns are very comfy.
It's the beginning, it reminds me of the Arbus a lot.
Kind of does, actually, yeah. What's up, Amir? How you doing, sir?
There's some very BPM patterns at the beginning.
Yeah, it honestly does feel like BPMs.
And then the ending is like, ow.
Well, BPM and Spam both have P and M in their names, so close enough. Let's go look at some other stuff. I want to try and fix Lapras. Let's try and fix Demon Lapras. So we are gonna go for the PG, and we're just gonna grind for a while, see what happens. I really like this trick. This is so fun. That's sad.
Maybe it's 0.
I think it was 0 and 1. Okay, 1 and 1. I didn't see that.
Absolutely perfect!
Nice improvement.
Wow! New record!
I didn't even see where the gray was, but I imagine it was in that section where I got the miss. Bless and then go yes. See, the thing is, I enjoy playing EMS as a set of charts. So I will just turn the audio off.
Next stage.
That way, for once, we both win. Yes, only took 9 years of marriage to finally both win on a song choice.
Yeah, I like a lot of good songs.
But we never agreed on bad songs. Now we finally agree on something. Isn't marriage great, y'all?
Hey, we agreed on MS Blue 3 before.
Yeah, we did. But it's gone, so we need a new target. Define good, Amir. Who's pinning messages? Oops. I do not define Nana here as good, unfortunately. I'm just not a fan.
New tunes.
Even though
She can make some good things. Like, I'm honestly okay with Facebook
yeah,
because it felt less in your face. And for what it's worth, her voice acting is good. Like, her being the voice of Birdie and JP's Pro Circle is perfectly fine.
I don't mind first period left line, but I don't mind
Second period is just bad. Second period did not need to exist. First period is tolerable, but second period doesn't even feel like a song for a music game and how it's like cut up. If you get that before me, I'll cry for a lot of reasons. I touched it like once, I think, and I was like, nope, I'm good.
Hey, is this really your best?
I would argue against it because there's so much stuff happening. It's not. You don't have any chance to rest, is the thing. You just go from one section to another. You don't get any actual rest. Everything that looks easy is not actually easy. And I very much felt that when I was prepping 1948 D27. Oh, I got out of the 16th runs. It should be easier. No, it's not, because you're tired by that point already. Like, anything where it's very constant and you don't get a chance to rest usually ends up being more deceptively difficult. I do not consider that a break. I don't know who actually
New
does.
tunes.
Well, Gardy, if you think so, but I don't know, man. I felt my foot go off the pad for a second. That was scary. Is that really the attempt that did it when I almost fell? Oh yeah, Catastrophe's definitely not free. Yeah, nice.
Absolutely perfect!
Good one.
Wow! New record!
A Brush with Death gets a PG apparently.
Nice improvement.
Yep. See, if I hadn't gotten that earlier improvement, I wouldn't have gotten that. Perfectly planned.
Previous improvement was very
Next
close.
Yeah, like I said, Catastrophe is not free at all. The ending of Catastrophe is so hard. It's really good, but it's just incredibly hard in the last 8 measures. If it wasn't for the ending being so brutal, that would have been fine as a 25, but it's definitely at least an easy 26 because the ending is so ridiculously hard.
I like this more than HTTP.
Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. I like the song a lot. Like, I like HTTP a lot. Like, the vibe of the rave is different between the two songs.
I think this just has a bit more personality for me.
I think the thing is, I like the 23 for this more than HTTP's 24.
I'm
Because
speaking-
that chart has a lot of things I struggle with.
I'm speaking solely music-wise.
Yep. It probably helped that Curie didn't try to, like, submit this, like, several hours before a deadline. Because I know he was talking about that. It's like, yeah, I just kind of slammed things down and submitted it right before the deadline and was shocked when I placed. That was a interesting first contest. It was a good first contest. Like, we got quite a bit of good content out of that. And
It's not bad, it's just, for me, electronic music needs to
drive.
catch me with some music vibe. It's kind of...
We're just gonna try and get this above 0 miss. Like that's all I can hope for right now because this is it's a tough chart for me. It's a good song. You know I just cursed myself by saying all I wanted was a 0 miss.
Yep.
Alright, that's pretty good. That's not even a better score though. What the hell? Wow, the max combo actually made a difference. Whatever, that's fine. Wow.
Well, you always have your place.
I did. And that was all I said. I didn't say I wanted a score increase. I just wanted 0 miss. The game complied.
I hope you say it's above 0.
Well, it is above 0 miss, but I didn't specify score. One of the few times the max combo actually makes a difference. And that was my fault too. I tapped the center by accident. Damn, I was feeling good about that too. Oh well. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I am cursed sometimes.
Go solve your card.
I already solved all my hurts. I have no more hurts left to solve. I'm pretty sure I did literally every chart for it.
Well, we still need to do a call later.
Oh yeah. Go on. Forgot about that.
I'm just
We can take a look at it. Yeah, I've done every turn I can do on my own.
New tunes. Co-op play. Short play.
Since we're already here and it's on my mind, let's fix this. Well, let's fix this too. Let's fix both of these, because this play was really bad. I think it's fine as a 20. I don't know about 21.
Absolutely perfect!
I think 20 would have been fine.
New record!
It's a little bit harder than Pump Tricks in some ways. And very sustained aside from the break. Yeah, we'll fix that. Let's fix that.
Next stage.
I'm worried I'm going to get stuck on 23 though and keep missing the last hold. That's what I'm worried about most, because that was a sad first play that day. I say that day, but that was yesterday. Just, oh, foot is a little too far down. I get 16 misses. Which was otherwise a completely perfect play. Which was sad. Ow. We'll try and fix it a bit. First, let's get this. Also, shout outs to single 19 and 21 having their ratings swapped, because there's no way in hell those are actually correct. I refuse to believe the chart that has a lot of 3-panel areas is harder than the full staircase chart. I refuse to believe that. Like, isn't Poseidon like 21?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. So why is the 19 not at least close to that? It's not much slower, and it's not like there's a whole lot of rest. Ratings in this game are... They got better and then they got worse again. Like, I love this game to death, but man, some things really just need to be fixed again. Yeah, sure, we can go with that.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Alright, one last chart to fix for it.
Game over!
Just one last chart.
They blew it up!
Let's see if I remember how to do all this still. Sounds really fun, but it also is just intimidating to look at. I'm actually gonna look at the ending. I'm gonna look at that ending real quick. Because the last thing I want to do is trip over myself trying to double step in the last like 4 notes. Dual shortcut. And I think we'll just do everything as intended. Except from the very last part. Come on, net load. Gotcha. So we're gonna slam our right foot up and just go from there. Okay. Ironically, I'm more likely to get perfects doing it this, or non-perfects doing it this way. But I don't want to miss. I'd rather just not miss. There we go. Didn't screw up. Hey, Regen. Welcome in, sir. Yay.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
That's a good one. That's a really cool chart because that's a lot of turning that you do not see,
Next stage!
especially in modern charts. And this is like perfectly suited for a shortcut.
Reminds me of Yarrow.
Gnarly. Ow. You said 23,
24. Short on Yarrow.
but I don't see how it's similar.
It's a weird position of your body, I guess.
At 200 BPM though. Anyways, let's try and do better on prima materia because I screwed up singles badly. I just need to go. Just don't be afraid. Just do the stuff. think I forgot to turn pass off. I did, and thankfully I didn't get more than 4.
Wow! You're awesome! Wow! New record!
Hi Dashnair, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good session. Hope you got some good accomplishments. Welcome in, Raiders.
Next stage.
We're just doing a quick cleanup session. I'm just playing whatever. I just want some exercise. We've gotten some good stuff already. A couple of these misses were really silly, so. I like having this song as a shortcut. Because the thing I have with Psy songs is they often feel very samey. And Arcade for this really amplifies that because it is the same thing over and over. Having it in like a minute condensed form is perfect this way, and it's fine. All charts for the song, both normal and shortcut, are all good. Like, they're good charts. It's just really hard to just play through Arcade for me, just because I do not really enjoy the song. But I will say, we did pick the right people for the shortcuts, or this set of charts and the Arcade set of charts. I do want to fix that a little bit. Like, we can at least triple S it. I really just blanked out at the beginning. Got like 2 free misses, so we should be able to just hit this. Just hit it. Hit me. I'm actually amazed, because that was my first play. And that was a very funny first play. I'm not going to try to improve that for a while, because I want to ride that high for a bit. Yeah, I'm amazed that happened. I had only saw the chart like once when it was like released on YouTube, the like preview, and I didn't look at it again until I played it for the first time. So, not technically a sight read, but considering how much I forgot, it may as well have been. But we're just gonna say first play. Yeah, it was solid. I got my triple S like I wanted. SG's the bonus.
Wow! New record!
Hey, I'll take what I can get.
I think it's colorful there, isn't it?
Maybe.
Next.
Yeah, that one's just you just gotta go. You just do the thing. Yeah, that chart is just very much just push it out. It's short. Just do it. Yeah, it's pretty strict. That's fine. I very much exceeded what I wanted to do for that, so I'm very happy. Let's go into some of the other world music again.
Shortcut. Original new series.
I didn't have a great time. I just need to do the thing. Hopefully never. I pray to God never. That miss was so stupid. That was such a bad miss to get. No, let's do that.
Wow! New record!
Let's just do it. It's not hard. That was just such a bad miss. %100% my fault.
Next stage.
See, here's the thing, is that it's really kind of hard to rate this now that I've played it a second time. Because it is very stamina driven. The question is, does the ending push it up enough to be a 24? And in my opinion, with how common bracket charts are now, or how wide movement can be in this range, I honestly want to say no. Like, this is just like right below the border. But it's definitely a lingering thought. Because most people probably trying to get into 24s for the first time will probably struggle a bit. Good Night may as well fucking be a 27. That shit is hard. That shit is absolutely ridiculous at the end. It's like, it's fine, but it's so hard at the end. You have all these EXE flying patterns, and I kind of refuse to believe that and even Dignity are the same difficulty. Dignity is at least only 2 minutes.
Arcade cut is less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's like 145-ish.
You said 2 minutes, I instantly think full song.
Wow. Yeah, it just never stops. And then you get hit by the ending, and you are just flying everywhere. Like, the hardest patterns are at the part where you're already most tired. Like, if I remember right, John Tran had to make a strat where he doesn't look at the screen at all and jump that entire ending. Because it's that hard and not something you want to try and run without a strat. Alright, let's try that again and not miss in a silly way this time. hit hard enough on the blues. Hey, good boy. Oh, that sounds awful to have happen.
Absolutely perfect!
Okay. The combo bonus makes up for having an extra miss.
Record!
Yeah, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry. Wait. Let me look. I'm reading that again. How do you pass Kagutsu but not Sonic Boom? I have questions now. I have questions, sir. Like, yes, congrats on Kagutsu because holy shit, that is hard. How do you pass that but not Sonic Boom? I assume singles.
Game over!
Oh. Well, you got the hard thing, and that's the most important point, I guess. So good job. Go fix Sonic Boom at some point. Okay, D25. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like concerned because I'm thinking S23. And I'm just like, wait a second. No, the ending of that is pretty difficult. So yeah, back up what I said, because I didn't know the difficulty. You'll get it. Because even I struggle with it a little bit because I'm old I'm old and cranky these days. Alright, I'm gonna give that kitty just a few more tries. Because it's pretty simple. I just have to go for it. I'll give it like 2 more tries to the ending.
New series. Difficulty zones on new series.
And then we'll probably move to like do sync or something. Or Spooky Macron. Yeah, there will definitely be a lot of those times. There will also be a lot of times failing on the last note. Anybody who remembers last year when I failed Dignity on the last note by getting a bad really felt my pain. That was just such a funny, bad way to die out. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good clip. Thankfully did not happen twice, as far as I remember. I've gotten, like, close, but I think that was the only time I failed on the last note. Yeah, I got faith in you. You'll get it. Damn it.
Absolutely perfect!
I'm getting points from the combo at least.
Wow! New record!
We'll try one more time. We'll try one more time. I feel pretty good. Here's the scary part about timing this. The rolling brackets work out on the first part, because it's left foot dominant. When it changes from left side to right side, now I have to instantly back up on the timing because the way the timing works is that now everything's going to be way later on the bracket foot. So I have to make a micro adjustment in the middle of all that. And doing that while also reading the pattern and also not screwing up the pattern is hard for me. Oh, absolutely PGable. Absolutely PGable. But like I said, it's the ending. Because rolling bracket endings are the worst for me. Anybody who saw my attempts on stuff like Nyan Turn knows it took me a while to get past those parts. And even stuff like Waltz of Doge, I'm not consistent with. Doge is especially bad because they're supposed to hit 8 notes, 8 feet stomps every 3 beats, which is extremely confusing to think about. Because Conrad really didn't want to make them into just like simple 12th note like bursts. So he took a weird ass way with 16ths. So if you play that chart and you're wondering why the timing feels weird, it is because it is weird. Okay. One more time. That's 2 and 1, as far as I could tell. I didn't need to get the good, but whatever.
Absolutely perfect!
It's amazing how little the combo actually matters there.
Wow! New record!
I'll review the recording later just to see what I need to do for the rolling brackets. Everything else is easy.
Next stage.
It's not my favorite song, and it definitely is the weakest, or it's one of the weaker ones. But it's also not a bad song. Like, I genuinely think this is at least tolerable to listen to compared to some of the other stuff. I would rather take this over some other things. I think I already spied my next target, actually. Because I never came back for this. It's amazing how different every Dolan song sounds this game. Dolan song sounds this game. I can't speak. The goal is just a triple S. I just need to run. I just need to do the running. I'm just very lazy about running this, and I just need to go do it. I need Ian McDermott's help right now. I just need him as the Emperor to be like, do it. I think one of the greatest comments I saw on that video was, "Wow, the Emperor is such a talented individual. First he's pretending to be a Senate politician. Now he's pretending to be a normal person named Ian. Well done."
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2.
I think we need to shop that in a song. Run, run, and run. So I had a lot of grades, and I kind of flubbed one part.
Wow! You're awesome! Next stage.
It's not as tiring as I used to find it, so that's a good sign. I just have to go. This is what I really like about when Nimgo does things with more repetitive songs usually. He'll usually be good about like growing an idea and really expanding it over the course of the 2 minutes. And this is something this chart does really well, because all the runs start very straight, very simple patterning, and then they get progressively more and more tricky. And they fit the song well. I wasn't really sure how to feel about this at first, but I really enjoy this chart now. And I think it's a good, it is 200 BPM stamina, but cranked in a different way. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. You know, Windforest actually said he tried to give that a full at one point, but he gave up because it was too long. He made a tweet about that some time back. It's a hard song to work with. Like, it's 4+ minutes. It's very hard to work with.
I'm very sure it's about 5 minutes.
It's about 4.5 last I checked. Like, it was to the point where I didn't even want to try and resync it for Infinity when we were doing 1.10. Because I looked at the waveform like, wow, this is incredibly drifty. I'm not touching a 4.5 minute song that drifts everywhere. And I just left it.
Yeah, I could have spent that time singing Dawn of the Apocalypse.
Could have, didn't. It's okay. Dawn of the Apocalypse is gone. That is still like one of the funniest typos to me. Up there with Agley D.
Dance with me.
Yep.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Nice ending combo. That should be fine.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Like I said, good chirp. Like a good chirp of what it is.
Next stage.
No, thankfully I got that miss pretty late in, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Alright, I'm just gonna let the credit die first. And then we'll go to D24. How long have we been going? About an hour and a half?
Hey, is this really your best?
I think this, like, D24 for this will be the last thing I do today. Because I have,
Game over.
I have Doom practice I need to do, and I also need to do a tech check for Hotfix, which we will talk about after I do this song.
You also have a hungry wife.
Yes, I have a very hungry wife. I don't need her biting into me. Just because I'm made of meat does not mean I am edible. Just need to gather my thoughts, because the very beginning of this D24 is basically the S20 in half double form. So it's very easy for like 45 seconds, and then it kicks into high gear for the next minute. And I do not understand how people really think bracketing it is easier than just running it. That is like the most baffling thing to me of how people read this game now. I have to get triple S plus to get anything, because my lowest, I think like my 2 or 3 lowest, my 2 lowest are triple S's, normal triple S's on 24s. So I have to get stuff that's higher than that.
No, you'll always got double S's on 25s.
No, I'm pretty sure triple S plus, or triple S normal is lower than those.
They're already out.
Well, I'm saying I have to get higher than whatever's that's listed.
Well, you already got one triple S plus to play, and it didn't give you much.
Oh yeah, it was that kitty. Yeah, I don't get much at this point. I have to actually play 25s and 26s, and my ass is slowly trying to get back into actually playing this game. Like, I just go in spurts. Like, ever since I've been done with the SGDQ showcase, I'm just like, oh my god, my head. Like, my body is feeling better ever since I started playing again regularly. But it has been a bit of a struggle. I think that's the lesson for me is I will not do a showcase on anybody's machine other than mine at this point. Or possibly UFOs, if, for whatever reason. I think that would be the only exception I'll make. Because A, that machine is really good. B, that location as a whole with people is very good.
Yeah, I think they fixed their bars.
Yeah, the bars are fixed. The pads are fantastic. By far the best public pads in the entire state. One of the best in the country for sure. It was worth it in some ways, but man, it came at a cost for me. But in the end, I feel the cost overall was worth it. Like, especially to like be that distinction of this is the first time we have a dance game live at the venue. Like, I'm not happy with my overall performance because of conditions and just leading up to it, but I am happy knowing they accepted that showcase. They put their trust in me to do it. And people had a good time. And we raised a bunch of money. That's the best I could hope for.
Yeah, I heard some of our friends donate a couple $100.
Oh yeah, I was like ecstatic, especially, honestly, donation comments from our friends really kept me going because I really needed those. I was just like so physically hurting. Any kind of affirmation I could get, that I could hear JD reading off, was just so helpful.
I only heard some of them because I was trying to stay in my head and not panic.
I heard Zoku, I heard K-pop Girl, I'm pretty sure I heard a hockey battler.
I heard Tusa.
Tusa as well, yeah.
I definitely heard Zoku.
It was a lot of support, and I really appreciate everybody who was able to.
I heard
Really
a
helpful.
couple of people, I just don't remember exactly the others.
So, anyways, let's do this before I get too cold or get too rambly. The goal is just triple us. We can fix another time if needed, but I just want to do this and be done for the day.
It's almost,
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting to play today, so to just get some extra exercise to kick off vacation is pretty nice. Because thankfully I am on vacation again because of QuakeCon stuff. I didn't realize how busy my week was until I looked at the schedule they gave me for last, and it's like, oh boy. They gave me 4 shifts for clip taking, so I'm going to be busy
this
on,
week?
on last week, which is in like 2 weeks from this week. Because I'm working like 2 to 6 on my two of my weeknights, and then like 3 or 4 hours on each of the weekend days. So I'm gonna be doing a lot. I do enjoy doing it, and I love helping out. Like, big shout outs to the Lady Arcaders for giving me that position again, because they give me trust. It's the only position they let anybody do, because most of the others are focused towards women, femme-leaning, non-binary. And I think clip taking is the only position where they'll let anybody do it, as long as you're trusted. And well, thankfully, they are a wonderful community, and they genuinely do like me. Like, a lot of friends there, so I'm happy. Okay, so once we hit the runs, we just need to go. There's not going to be any stopping. combo definitely hurt there. But it's really hard for me to not accidentally kick out the panels with how the patterns are on this chart. Yeah, when you're more mentally ready for this chart, it doesn't feel as draining.
Next stage.
Because I definitely do not feel nearly as tired playing these two charts as I normally am. Usually I feel like absolute garbage. And this time I feel a little bit better. I think that's it. I think I actually am just going to end there. It's a good one to end on. Yeah, I don't need to finish the credit up. That's fine. Alrighty, y'all. Let me see if I can find y'all a raid target. I think I got someone in mind if they're still streaming. If not, we'll find something. Well, I got somebody else in mind. Our good friend Teeks is playing some Lufia 2. Good, solid SNES RPG. So let's go say hi to Teeks. Well, let's go say hi to Teeks. In the meantime, I got quick announcements. Like I said, I have a Hotfix show this week. I'll actually be running on Anarchy's Hidden Heroes again this coming Tuesday about 7 p.m. Central. I will be doing Doom 64 again. This time it's going to be Watch Me Die Max on Lost Levels, which is not something I've done in about 2.5 years. So that'll be fun. That, and also QuakeCon is this week, and I'll be doing WMD's feed for the main game on Friday, about 2 p.m. Central. And I've got something else planned for next week, but we'll talk about that then after the next week. In the meantime, you'll go say hi to Teeks, go have some fun, and we'll do some practice tomorrow. I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching, everyone.